Hello everyone, welcome back to another Albion Online video, and once again, we are going to be breaking Albion's economy and making a lot of people mad.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I noticed something, which is transporting to Brecilien is something that a lot of players don't know, and for example, here I'm crafting some capes, and if I were to teleport to Brecilien, it would cost me 20 million. Now we don't want by any way pay 20 million to go to Brecilien because it's clearly so expensive when our inventory is only 10 million. So I'm going to tell you guys how you can transport into Brecilien, and probably most important, how to Brecilien.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The first thing that you're going to have to know is how do you do it? Well, starting off, you have to find a mist. Now, my recommendation, always take the yellow mists as they are, well, non-lethal and you cannot die on them. So it's a great way to transport safely to Brecilien. Now, you'll hear the mists kind of doing a sound, so you'll know a mist is nearby. And the first thing you're going to do is go into the mist. Now, when you're into the mist, you just want to find one thing, which is the Brecilien portal. So you open N, you click on N.
Am I a joke to you?
And you'll see there's no portal. So since there's no portal, we can leave this mist as it's empty. So we are just going to go to the closest exit. And we are going to go into another mist until we find the Brecilien portal. Now, what are Brecilien portals? They're a portal that takes you directly into Brecilien. And that's exactly how we're going to be transporting. So now we just go around again, find another mist until we have the Brecilien portal on site. Now, these are what are called unstable roads, so this will take you towards one random road or city. So in order to know which city you're going to, you have to step by it, so go close to it, and it will say which one you're being teleported to. However, these are not the Brecilien portals we're looking for. So here is exactly what we're looking for, which is the portal to Brecilien. So every time you see this icon on the map, this will take you directly to Brecilien. So let's take it really quick. Again, yellow mists are not lethal, so you can just walk here pretty much naked. You can even bring a mammoth. So now you don't see any portal, but when you go close to it, it spawns. So you zone on it, and you'll see that you're in Brecilien. Now, in order to be in Brecilien, if a lot of you guys don't know, you have to have 50,000 standing. So if you go to tab, your stats, on the bottom part, Brecilien standing, you have to have at least 50,000 to get in. And you get this might or this standing by, well, playing mists, basically. By killing camps, taking camps, a lot of things. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go craft our items really quick, and then we are going to get out of... Okay, we got our capes. Now what are we going to do now, basically, is we are going to go back to the city. Now there's a couple ways of going back into the city. There's a safe one, and there's a risky one. In this case, you have to choose which one you want to follow. Now, if you want to do the safe one, you have to go towards the Brecilien portal where we originally zoned from. And you will zone to the non-lethal yellow zone. Now, there's a very slight chance that you'll find a road to a yellow zone. So in this case, we got zoned and there's nothing. So here we'll have to wait another 5 minutes for another portal to the mists.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And try again. Now the issue with this, it may take you a couple of minutes or even hours, it really depends on how lucky you are, to get a portal to the yellow zone, which a lot of the times it doesn't even happen. So there's another way, which is more risky, which is taking a road, which is exactly what we're going to do. So the other way, and what we're going to do is, we're going to take a random road. So in this case, we are going to take a road on the southwest side of Brecilien. We're going to go, this is a completely random road. And where did we get spawned? So we got spawned on Widemore Shore. And now we search for it, Shore. And as you guys see, it's one zone away from the portal.
Nice.
So it was a great spawn location. So what we're going to do is, we're going to just go towards it and safely go to Thetford. And now we're in Thetford. Let's imagine that you zone into a place that you're not supposed to. For example, you zone to Martelloch. Now, I have Thetford bind, so it's okay. So I can just go into the portal and I'll change bind. But let's imagine you don't want to do it. So what you can do is you deposit everything on the bank. Let's just keep the horse for the sake of it. And then you can just go back into the travel planner and teleport to Thetford. And this way you haven't changed your bind, your Blackstone bind. So if you were immersed, you are still immersed. And now you come back to the bank and you take out the items that you deposited, which in this case were here. And yeah, that's how you transport successfully to Brecilien and from Brecilien. Now, if you have a mammoth or a very expensive mount and you don't want to take your chances in the roads, something that you can also do is exactly this. So you'll take a yellow mist, you'll try to find these portals. In this case, they can lead you to anywhere in the game, but sometimes they'll take you to a yellow zone. In this case, it takes us to Eldenhill, which is the zone right by Martelloch City. So it's a great way of transporting. However, this might take a long time for you to find the right connection. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. If you guys want, there's currently a Discord link in the bio where I do active giveaways and sneak peeks about my upcoming videos. So, if that's any of your interest, feel free to join. But that is it for me. Thank you so much. And as usual, Nendys out.